Hello there, everyone. Thanks for showing up here to day two of No Glitches Allowed 2026. How y'all doing in the chat? I'm Otas, and I'm going to be the host for the first block of this day two. We're here raising money for the Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. That's a dog shelter in Hampton, Virginia that works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. And of course, as you can see on screen, we're opening today with Terminator 2D. JC Stripe's going to be the runner for that coming up, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention there is a bid war for this game. So we're going to be sparing or killing Miles Dyson. Right now, one side is $30 behind. That's not too much. So if you want to even it up, get your donations in. Just put the exclamation donate in the chat. Just click that link. It'll take you to the donation page. And if you're just joining us here on day two, this is No Glitches Allowed. No Glitches Allowed, or No GA, is an annual charity event featuring speedruns that rely more on execution of intended mechanics than game-breaking glitches. And we're live all the way through Sunday. If you want to see the rest of the schedule besides just the upcoming runs, you can type exclamation schedule in the chat. And I did mention the bid war for this game. If you want to see any of the open incentives at any time, if you go to that donate link and scroll to the bottom, there's a drop down box. You can see all of the incentives that are currently open. They're not going to all be open at the same time, but as we go on, more will open as we get closer to those games. Hello, everyone in the chat. I have heard that we are now going to be ready to officially start day 2. Let's see some hype. The game is Terminator 2D No Fate. The category is Story Mode, Easy Money, and the runner is JC Strife. Take it away, JC.
Hey everyone, JC Strife here. We are running Terminator 2D No Fate. This time it's going to be on Easy Money. Just a little brief summary about how I run this. You'll see a lot of sliding, a lot of robots blowing it up, and we also have a branching story on this one where the viewers can choose my fate. Where are we going to save Dyson or are we going to kill Dyson? It's all up to you. So, another brief summary. I actually am a record holder on Hasta La Vista. I'll be just gonna showcase the game right now on Easy Money. Just give it a go feel for it. So we will be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck, JC.
Thank you so much. So, you know, if anybody's seen the T2 movies, it's pretty much the same. For now, we're actually gonna have to get Bend and Bob. It's a boss. So we're gonna start out with a lot of sliding. As you can see. Jumping down. We're not gonna grab the machine gun because that is the worst weapon in the game right now. Right now, we already have the pistol. And then from there, I'm gonna duck that one, slide under here, jump up. We should get that just for points. We want to be nice with points. And slide all the way over. We're gonna skip past these guys, slide up a little billboard here, jump down. Jump up, slide over, shoot that, jump up, get the life up, and we are at our first boss, which is called Bandit Bob. Now, Bandit Bob is actually pretty simple. We're going to shoot him in the kneecap a little bit. He's going to jump down to... Oh, well, he's acting new today. Alright, so we're going to jump to the bottom right. Going to duck over here. He should be dead. Easy peasy. And then from there, we can slide down, blow up the barrel, and we are finished with stage 1.
Very nice. And I know we have the bid war for this. Anything you can tell the viewers as to what the stakes are for this?
Yes. So with the bid war that's going on currently, we have until we get to the hospital with Sarah. With the bid war, you guys have the option for us to kill Dyson, which is going to be a different story compared to what the movie T2 does. Or we have the traditional save Dyson, which is the traditional way. Also with a little bit of a catch at the end. But either way, your guys are going to be in for a treat at the end of it. So definitely get the bids in if you can. Okay, starting with stage 2. We are now infiltrating the first part of Cyberdyne headquarters. This is usually a secret here for extra continues, but we don't need that right now. And we're gonna go up, gonna slide under him, slide down. Sometimes we can actually go through a lot of these guys, but sometimes we don't. Now you're gonna see a rumba, what we call right there. Just slide that. And we are going up. Now here we can slide under the doors. They are motion detected like that one. You're gonna see quite a few more coming up. 1, 2. And now we're gonna be entering the laser up. Here we go. And it's coming up right about now. Wait. Now this game actually has iframes on the slide. You'll see me demonstrate that in a few seconds coming up. Once we get to here, now, as you can see, we're going to be using that a lot on the next stage. With the iframes, it gives us allows us to get past a certain no annoyances, I can say. All right, gonna shoot that. Jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot. And we are now at the second boss. Now, this is not really a boss, it's more like a rush mode where we're gonna take out a lot of the military in here. You can just literally just sit right here, just perfectly aim. One cool thing about this game, with the aiming, you do double damage, which is very useful if you're playing on hard difficulty, as they are pretty tanky. And that should be it for that one. And we got another S. Looking good, looking good.
Very nice. And you know, I've watched all the Terminator movies, and I don't remember John Connor being this good at sliding.
Yeah, Sarah Connor is actually really cool, but John Connor, believe it or not, he has a role, but you'll be see that in the next stage of coming up. So now we're in the Cyberdyne factory. Mirror those iframes up. Sorry, guy. Mirror those iframes that's coming up. We're gonna get past a lot of these factory machineries here. Let's see if it plays nice this time. Now they all run on a clock somewhat, so even if I'm not looking at the scenery, they'll still be smashing away. Alright, we're gonna go straight. You're gonna bypass that guy. Jump up. Jump up again. We have a powerful slide, so we're gonna slide against the metal. Wish I can do that in real life. Alright. And now we're gonna come up to another secret, which is normally an extra continue when we get to the flame part. And should be coming up right here. We're gonna take a little damage on that one to keep it going. Great. Got it. Oh, we took a lot of damage. Alright. Now we on the next floor. This one we can actually just slide through. Normally they don't hit you.
Now, what's the significance of the points for the speedrun?
So, the points is really just for style points at this point. There is the score attack mode where you can actually do on style leaderboards. They actually keep track of that, which is another run I'm actually working on, where you can do an 100% of getting all the weapons, all the secrets in the game, as well as not taking any hits, because as you see in the top left, we actually have a multiplier. For each kill we get, we actually lower up that bar, and then it goes up to the max of 10. So that is a new run they actually just introduced, maybe not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago. We are now at the factory defense, where we're just going to shoot this, kick that over to the right, spam this as fast as we can, kick that to the left. Now there's going to be a military coming. We're going to shoot left and right, slide over, kick that to the left. Make sure the military does not come on the screen. Oh, took that hit, and we are done with that. And is this an S? No. We got an A. We don't know why we got an A. Which brings us to John Connor. And now we're going into the future, where we don't have the slide per se, but if you're familiar with another game called Contra, you'll see it's going to be very similar with a lot of these bosses. So we're going to roll about 6 times here. Shoot up. Shoot that guy on the ground. Roll again. Shoot up. Roll over. And now we got our first boss, which looks like Contra 1.
Yeah, very little known shoot 'em up Contra.
Oh yes. And first boss is down. We're gonna grab that just to show it off. It's not a good weapon, but it does homing attacks, so we can actually keep going.
I love how the game is telling you to take cover, and you're like, no, what if I just kept walking?
We don't believe in taking cover. But yes, the taking cover is actually better finisher, especially for a lot of the bosses that's coming up. Especially if you're going to first run it. But here's another way we can actually beat the boss without taking cover. So with this, we're going to throw 3 grenades. We're going to duck. And we're going to take that shot. If he has to aim down just a little bit, there we go. And second boss was done. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna throw a grenade at the droid. Jump over. We are at the final boss of the stage. A little bit of laser. Can we get him with the laser? No. Oh well, that's cool. For this boss, he's gonna do a little ground attack. He's gonna throw an air attack now. We're gonna dodge that to the left. And then we're gonna run back and forth so you don't get hit. And then we should be good on that one. Nice. Now that is us. Nice.
Made quick work of all of those bosses in that level.
Yeah, they throw out at least 3 or 4 bosses each level for the Future Wars, which is quite funny. Now here it's just an underground station. A lot of the Terminators are completed here. So, got a little bit more beefier than normal. Nothing for good old John Connor. Not a secret is here. We're gonna roll, get our health up. Jump over, roll, shoot that. And we should be coming up on, uh-oh, there we go. The notorious wheel that I can never get in the first try. Can we get it? Oh, we actually got it. Nice. That lineup is sometimes difficult. We're just going down the hill. We're gonna grab that laser because it shoots through walls here. Nice. And we are approaching an elevator, which is gonna be coming up on our first boss. Which we actually have a new tactic with this one. Normally we'll let the boss fly in the air and do his little intro half the time, but we're gonna actually see if we can keep him on the ground. Maybe he's gonna be a little bit nice today. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna roll in between his legs here. Yep, he's being nice. Although we're taking hits, but we have that health up right there. Poor guy. Uh-oh. There we go. And that's it for the first boss. We're gonna be quickly approaching the second one.
And nice work on that. And JC, you keep mentioning new strats. I guess the chat should know this game only came out last year.
Yes. So, game came out in October. A lot of new strats are still being found daily, which is that last one we just did. We just found that not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago. For this boss, we're gonna just throw all our grenades on there. We're gonna jump up, take the hit. And by taking that hit, he should stay in the middle more often. We don't want him to go off the screen, which he just did, which is fine. That means he's already in phase 2. He's gonna bomb us again. And from here, we should be able to kill him. Yes. That would have left off the ground, off the screen, and that would have been a problem. Sometimes he takes a while to come back. All right. So now we're ready for the star of the movie, Arnold. Of course, you know, with the movie, he comes in with barely anything. But that's part of the game. I promise.
Now, Chad, I should mention we're coming up on when we're going to need to close that bid war. So you've only got a couple more minutes left, and we'll have to know. So get your donations in if you want to change the outcome of that.
Absolutely. Now, I muted this music because it is DMCA. We don't want anybody getting in trouble. But you will be hearing a lot, a lot, so. For those who like Streets of Rage, this is literally almost the same exact layout, maybe?
Yeah, the genre changed from a shoot 'em up to a beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm. Whereas the backhand is the best move in the game. One hit. We're gonna shoulder charge all the way to the end, which is about right here. Gonna stop it. Get rid of the enemies on the screen a little bit. And we're gonna set up for this guy. And we already at the boss. Now the boss has a nice tactic. We're gonna punch him. Oh, that way. We're gonna punch him twice. We're gonna grab him. Punch him twice. We're gonna grab him. He's gonna fly over this way. Do it again. 1, 2. Shoulder tackle. We're gonna be at this door when he gets over here. So we're gonna punch and throw him over. Not quite at the door, but normally if you're at that door, you'll automatically transition to the next scene very quickly, which saves about a good 2 seconds.
Nice.
All right,
rank
we are
again.
safe to turn our music back on, which is another genre in the game. We're now playing Battletoads, which is Turbo Tunnel.
This game has so much game in it.
Yes. And this one is just pretty straightforward. We're just dodging traffic, making sure that the truck doesn't hit us. It can be a little bit finicky sometimes. They do spawn 2 cars at the same time. That's very rare. Want to keep getting the boost ups as fast as possible. Oh, cool. And we were past the first phase. Now, the second phase is going to be the same thing. Yeah, we might have a little bit of help coming along in a few. In about the next 4 seconds. Let's see. There he is. Now we have a way to get rid of him. So we're just gonna do him with the shotgun a little bit. On harder difficulties, they do add another obstacle called fence, where we have to use the B button to shoot forward. And we want to have him completely finished before we get under the bridge. From there, we might be able to make it. Yes. Nice. Up. He's back. All right. So we are actually officially at the hospital now. This is the final stage before we get to the incentives on the bid war. So make sure you gotta get your bids in. Definitely do it.
Yeah, this
You
is
guys
it,
control my
Chad.
fate.
If you want to save miles, you got to get it in now.
Now this stage is pretty straightforward. We're just gonna not get caught. And we're gonna pick lock here. We do have T-1000 on the scene. That can appear sometimes randomly anywhere. Uh-oh. We're gonna slide down. The armed cops do have guns. T-1000 is behind us, so we're gonna pick lock this real quick. Run over. All right, we are clear. And we are officially at our first checkpoint of the hospital. Uh-oh. Go downstairs. There we go.
Checkpoint.
We are approaching the camera. We was approaching the... Oh no! We got caught! It's okay. Which is why we have it... our checkpoint there. Which is fine.
Continue.
Not the thumbs up on the continue screen.
We're not gonna touch that camera this time. That's a big no-no. Alright. We're in the clear. There he goes. That's what I was looking for. So we have to get to the store as quickly as possible, because he's gonna run after us. Which is good. And which sets him up down here now. Oh, hello. That was new. And from the famous scene, he's gonna walk through two of the doors, the gates. We're gonna hide right here. The first time we use this. As you see on the stream today. We have approached another camera and another secret. We're not gonna set off that alarm, so we're gonna be safe here. Oh. And we are gonna approach it out, and the famous line from the movie: "Come with me if you want to live." All right, that is E. That's okay. All right, it is choice time.
All right. Well, it appears that chat would like Miles Dyson to die.
Wow. Really? All right. So to do that, we are going to reset the chip, which gives us the option to approach Dyson's home. And we are now going to pull the trigger. It's all chat's fault. That's okay. So with that, we still have the option to save the future. However, this adds an additional 3 stages. It's cool. So by killing Dyson, we are approaching the police station where we actually got arrested. We have to break out of the police station now, which is cool. I'll take her as hostage. Are you gonna shoot? No? Thank you. All right. From here, now we can do our sliding technique.
Sarah's pretty hardcore in this game.
Very parkour. You notice something interesting about how they shoot? They never really aim downward here. Actually, that floor is empty. Interesting. Alright, sliding over. Sliding over to the left. And then going to the left here. Alright, we're going to the right. Gonna kick the door open. There is a secret, gonna grab that. Jump over. We are almost at the end of the stage. Alright, and from there, we should be good.
Now, while we're getting out of here to the next stage, I will mention now that that incentive is over, we do have a milestone coming up. If we get to $900 raised for Go Rescue total, there's going to be an upgrade on the difficulty of a game in the future of the schedule, Plushie in the Sky. It's like a Souls-like game. It's going to be on the hardest difficulty if you get to $900 before then.
Checkpoint.
Awesome. We are now infiltrating the Cyberdyne for the second time. Although this time we are going to be planting bombs here. And I believe there is no bombs over there, so I'm going to go to the right here. The bombs are in RNG places. So sometimes it's not wise to follow the arrow, but time wise. However, by killing Dyson, we actually are starting this stage with a machine gun, which is pretty good. Still not better than the pistol though, but easier on the finger. We're gonna go in this door. We have 2 more bombs left, so the 2 bombs should be at the top floor. Maybe? Nope. We have 1 more bomb here. Awesome. Place the bomb here, go to the next floor. Normally that should be... Oh, Leon from Resident Evil. He's gone. Okay.
I guess I should ask as well, the sliding, does the shooting in between the sliding let you slide faster?
Yes. So with the sliding, if I do it regularly, there is a delay. By canceling the slot with the shooting, you can actually have the game shoot and also cancel into the slide back and forth. Now there is more of a method to that, or should I say a rhythm. If you can actually get the rhythm down, it's pretty straightforward. Also, you can do the aiming on the harder difficulty. If you do the aiming, you actually do the double damage with it. And from there, however, since we killed Dyson, we don't have a way in there no more. That's fine. We'll figure out a way. Somehow. Or is the future doomed? We don't know. Alright. In the movie, we on a freeway drive chase, which is the T-1000 is chasing us on the helicopter. So you're doing another turbo tunnel from Battletoads style. This one can be a little bit hectic sometimes. So it may be sometimes a little bit quiet, just to make sure I have enough health. The first part of it's not too hard. Up. I think we're good. So we transition into the shooter now. We have to take out the searchlight first, but we start off with the machine gun, which makes this a lot more simpler. And dodge. Cool. Up, down, 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 up. That is down. Okay. This second transition is really good on that one. Now I'll be taking out the propeller. And we got our bonus on top of that. Alright. Last section. Now they're gonna really throw some freeway traffic at you. Good. Right, and you're gonna take out the pilot. He's gonna try to ram us. Gonna dodge. Dodge again. And that should be approaching that one. Nice. Which brings us to the movie ending part of it, but it's still a few more stages to go. we are now in the factory where, you know, the famous, we have the T-1000 is going to be chasing after us for a while. This one, we have to make sure John is safe. But we're going to be using a lot of the machinery here. Cool. I'm going to jump down, slide over, go through the hole. T-1000 is going to... Come on, John. T-1000 is going to appear right here. We're going to shoot him backwards. Sometimes John doesn't want to lead the way. Oh, forgot about that. And making sure John is safe. And then we come up on a famous fighting scene here. And we don't have to watch that though. And then we're gonna go to the right. Slide down, make sure John is coming. T-1000's gonna run at us really fast. Nope. Whoop. Can use the button in time. That's cool. And from here, we should be safe to go to the end part of this. Once John gets his exercise. All right, cool. And then we're gonna shoot him twice. He's gonna do this famous. However, the movie ending. However, that's not the end of the game. Because you guys chose to kill Dyson. We gotta now go back into the future to see why is John running away. So this is a total twist here. Okay, look everywhere for John. After that day, I wish I could have told him how sorry I was. Because you killed Dyson. However, where is John? So now, we lost access to our little slide here because we have old Sarah. She cannot slide anymore, but she can run and gun now, which is pretty cool. But this stage looks very familiar. We're doing Judgment Day all over again. Except now we are still figuring out why are we doing Judgment Day. Is it because Dyson's not here? Who knows? We shall see. Pretty straightforward, same bosses.
Identify human. Terminate.
That's an interesting choice of the game here to make you redo the same stage.
Oh yes. A lot more enemies too, which is cool. Which is why we picked up the spread shot from Contra.
So you're saying chat made Judgment Day worse?
Very much so. There may be a few surprises here too. We don't know. Alright. Which means we should be approaching our second boss here. We're gonna grab this laser. Oh, that was a robot dog. Interesting. Yep, same boss is here. We're gonna throw a few grenades here. The slide is horrible for this, but we made it work. And then we're gonna slide down. Sure, approaching the same boss again. Uh-oh. All right, same tactic as before. We're gonna jump over. Gonna dodge the airstrike here, and then it should shoot us at least 1 or 2 times. Alrighty. Oh no, the twist. We actually have more stages, more area to go through. I wonder what it could be. It's Bandit Bob, ST-808s. So you have to beat the 808s to save John right there. Normally we try to sit here and just try to take out one to make everything easier for us. This is complete RNG sometimes. Good, good, good. Now, I'm trying to get down here. There we go. We should be good here. Yes, we are good. Cool. And by taking out this 808, have we saved John? We don't know. So sorry, John, for all of this. Uh-oh. No! You guys killed John! No! Aw. But this is the final stage coming up now. And that is game. That is the ending of that one. GG's.
GG's. Nice run, JC.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's a great game. There's different endings. At least 4 I can say of. It's easy to go run into. There's a lot of speedrun incentives in here. We have stage speedrun incentives. The hardest one is one I'm working on right now, which is very hard. The current world record I hold is on Hasta La Vista, which is pretty fast. Not too easy either. But yeah, if you're definitely looking to check this out, it's on all consoles and PC. I would highly recommend it.
Very cool. Thank you. And any final words?
Oh no, thank you so much for having me. Please, everyone, definitely get the donos in if you can. This is a great cause. And shout outs to everybody being here. Shout outs to Black and Fash. Shout outs to all my friends here. It's been a very good run. And actually, this is my first time running, so it's fun.
Yeah, glad you can make it.
All right, thank you so much.
And stick around, everyone. We have more No Glitches Allowed coming up. Axiom Verge 2 is the next run on the schedule. I know it's a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites in the 2D space. So stick around. And of course, chat, I would be, not doing my job if I didn't mention we have a new incentive open. It's for a few runs from now. Lego Racers. There's actually a bid war for the character that will be used. The choices are the default, Joan of Cart, Robo Racer, Scooter, and Turbo Charger. And since that has newly opened, there's no money allocated to any of those choices yet, so you can get an early start on your favorite choice on that if you get your donations in. Hello there, chat. How we doing? Just a reminder, if you've joined us since Terminator 2, this is No Glitches Allowed, the speedrun marathon where we go with the more vanilla intended experience for the speedruns. We're here raising money for the Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. And I haven't said yet today that in addition to your monetary donations, Go Rescue is always in need of supplies to keep the pups happy and healthy. They accept dry and canned dog food, bleach, cheap paper towels, laundry detergent, furniture, and even vehicles. You can also go to gorescuedogs.com and go to the How Can I Help tab to find their Amazon wish list. Let's help out the pups. Yeah, you don't have to actually be local. They are in Hampton, Virginia, but they can accept some of this stuff from elsewhere in the country as well with that Amazon wish list.